sidetracked. I apologize. And I mean to make anybody wait. I feel terrible when I do that. Okay, so oh, cool. I hope you do heal fast, Debbie Cox. Hi, Venus. Hi, Manny. Hi, Iris. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Okay, so earlier today in our chat, and I'm going to give people a few minutes to show up too. Cowboy asked me to pull some cards for 3i Atlas. And I was like, nobody ever asked me about, there you are. Wow. You came back. Okay, because nobody ever asked me. I have my studious look on right now. I have to take them off because I can't see you. Okay, so oh, so 1 second, let me catch it. I apologize. Okay. All right, sorry. My daughter was conveying a message. My hair is sticking up already. Okay, so 3i Atlas. Cowboy asked me about 3i Atlas, and I see it, and then I've heard a few things. It's this big space thing. Hi, B7609. It's a big space thing, and it's hurtling towards Earth at a fairly significant rate. I've also heard that another thing should come and like intercept it. Okay, but here's my thing. So nobody ever really asked me about like world events or anything like that. So when Cowboy asked me, I didn't even realize what he was asking about, but now I do. So we started this, and it might be, it could be anybody's energy in this chat. Hi, Natalie. Okay, so anyway, I started this, and when I started earlier, I had to stop. So this is why we have a part 2 on the 3i Atlas. The part 2 is because my son-in-law was gracious enough to come work on my TV, which I really appreciate. Okay, ex-son-in-law, sorry, but just a good guy. Okay, so I had to break it off. So I'm back now, but I did a little research too, because I was like, okay, I want to make sure that I clearly convey the meaning of what came out for 3i Atlas. The first card was the Tower. Okay, that's pretty significant. First of all, being realistic and not just psychic, if something that big is hurtling towards Earth, it has to land somewhere, okay? And if it's that big, it might land on top of something or someone, obviously. So that would, to me, would make a lot of sense. Okay. The second card was the Two of Wands in the upright, like moving forward, domination, wanting control. Okay, sorry. The third card was the King of Swords in the reverse. This is a card that has a lack of logic. Okay. Like there's no logic. They don't get it. And then the Queen of Wands came in also, which is very powerful energy, which I would think, yes, it probably is very powerful energy. If it's that big, it has to be very powerful energy. Okay. So then the last card right before I shut everything off was the Six of Pentacles. Okay. The Six of Pentacles on the side means not in harmony. Okay. Okay. So it's a really weird read. I wasn't expecting that so far. So the Tower, the Two of Wands, the King of Swords, which is a lack of logic, the Queen of Wands, which is powerful energy, and then the Six of Pentacles on the shelf, which is not in harmony. So that's what we have so far. My question to the audience is, do you want me to pull another card? Okay, because this is pretty deep. Cowboy, I pretty much already know what you're going to say, but should I continue the reading? because I didn't want to do this. Like, I didn't want to do it not in front of you, too. I knew you were going to be a yes, cowboy. Definitely. Oh, hi, Holly. How's it going? I didn't even see you pop in. Hi, Debbie. Okay, cool. Okay, what it is okay, Manny. What it is there is some kind of meteor or comet or something hurtling towards Earth, and it's pretty huge. Okay, and Cowboy in the first chat asked me if I would pull cards on it, which I was like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting. So the cards I just described are the cards we've gotten so far. So let me light a little Palo Santo. You know my drill. And then I will pray and we'll continue this reading. So that's where we are. And then, yes, I'll do readings after also. All right. Let me light some Palo Santo. I just saw a little, I don't know. I consider them angel signs, signs of angels when I see them. You crack me up, Holly. Surprised me too. I was not, I'll be honest, this is a fairly new journey for me too. I know, orbs, I know. Angel orbs. There's little tiny ones. I get tiny ones. Oh, it made my hair. Ooh, it made my hair. I feel the energy. Whoa, that's crazy. It's good energy though. Okay, so just clearing the air. I'm not sure I'm ready for this, but we're gonna go. We're gonna go there, cowboy. Yes, yes. It was about the meteor, and now we're continuing that right this second after I pray. Okay, and get a sip of my tea. Oh, I saw the beautiful grandson tonight. He came over with the son-in-law. You said, "Wow." Okay, so clear the air. Let me pray real quick. I'm going to hold these cards. Father, I ask that you just look over this endeavor and allow the right cards to come out at the right time. Also, later for the right people, the right time, the right messages. All of you, Father, none of me. I ask for your peace and protection. Allow ancestors to come in. Archangels to please, and to the little angels would be called. Thank you, Father. I appreciate you. Amen. Okay. All right. Hi, Nada. Okay. It's an interstellar. Thank you. I knew somebody would have the technical name for this. Okay. All right. So here we go again. I prayed. We're talking about the 3-eye atlas thing that is coming towards Earth. And let's see if we can get any more information. Any more information, Lord, Source, Spirit, the Most High. Hi, Marijuana. Okay, card flipped out, but I can't see what it is. Oh my. Anything else? Whew. This is deep. I think this is enough for now. Let's see. I don't know what this one says. Okay, that's freaking weird. This is a very weird reading. Okay, um, well, let me look at the other one too, though. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, so the Lord of the Ace of Wands, which is the Lord of Root and the Power of Fire. So this is in reverse. It feels like something would throw us off, like it would throw your root off, your grounding. Does that make sense? And then the other card that flipped out that I could not see is the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is the Lord of unstable effort. Now, I'm not trying to put fear or anything in front of anybody. It, to me, it sounds like it would be like, you know, it's a real big object. If it showed up here or landed here, it's probably going to hurt somebody, not on purpose, but it's a really big object. But the cards are saying that it would be a control issue. It would also be a lack of logic. You know, we may not even speak the same language. Who knows? Anyway, I never saw myself here, never even pictured myself being here. So I'm going to see if we have any more cards to come out. And then I'm going to close this off and then we'll go to regular readings. Anything else, please, Lauren? Oh, I love it. This is the most appropriate ending, okay? Because this card fell out sideways over the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So the card falls out sideways, okay? And it's the Lord of the waves and the waters. It's the Knight of Cups. Now I'm laughing because in Job, think about this, and it covered deception and being unstable. But in Job, it says, Job's questioning God. Who are you to question me? Is what God says. Who are you to question me? Don't I set the waves, the sun, the waters, the wind, the waves, and the waters? And water is a big thing with God and life. Waters, think about how much we are made of, a large portion of water. So I found this really interesting. To me, this is kind of saying, okay, yeah, this could create a tower. There could be somebody wanting control, and they may not have a lot of logic or understand us. They might be very powerful. They also may not be in harmony with what we believe, you know, and it may disrupt our system. And then last but not least, we have the land, Lord of the waves and the waters. And this is what I consider is God. This is like turning to the divine, trusting in the Most High. And really, honestly, isn't that where we are? Isn't that what we need to do anyway? You know, a big, what Holly call it, a big something. It is, you know, moving towards earth. We have no idea, but I do have an idea about this. God is omnipotent. God wins every time. Okay. So yeah, is it concerning that something is heading towards earth and something else might take it out that's not quite as big? And you know, but here's the thing, on a daily basis, we never know how much time we have left. Any given day, it can be done. From anybody, anyone you communicate with, anything, not to be gloom and doom. But what I'm saying is, you know, we need to live this way all the time. Live like a giant meteorite is heading towards Earth. Live like you want to live, because when it's over, you know, you go to the next thing. I don't want to go there. We all have our belief systems. But right now, this is what counts. Right here, right now, is living right here, right now. Yes. And trusting in the Lord, the Most High. Yes. So living every day like it's the last. I never saw myself having this conversation. Thank you, Cowboy, for expanding my horizons. I just have always done people. I never have done, I know, it's deep. I've never done, sure, ask a question, Natalie. Natalie's one of our wonderful members. I appreciate you. Ask the questions. Everything's open here, pretty much, anyway, as long as it doesn't violate YouTube rules. I like the questions. I find them interesting. The ones that floor me are, oh my goodness, that is quite the question. We'll put the cards in and we'll see. Yeah, I'll put them in there and we'll see. This is, that's we're here to have fun too. We're here to enjoy this journey. Let me shuffle really good because I know nothing about quantum physics. I know I need to know about quantum physics is what I know. So let me shuffle. Is Iris in here? She's awfully quiet. She's not talking about food. Oh, she did just say something. Yes. The Most High is sovereign. And really, when no matter what we're dealing with, isn't that where we should be turning anyway? I mean, honestly. Or should we be walking or stepping out in that face? Whew. Okay. I needed to shuffle really good for this one. I'm just going to say the question and we'll see what comes out. There's no guarantees. This is one of those questions I was just talking about. The question where I'm like, can't possibly imagine an answer. All right, let's do it. Okay. Hi, Iris. Okay. Ask Spirit about quantum physics. How is it affecting us right now? Okay. How is quantum physics affecting us right now on this planet? Or wherever? Please, Lord. Oh, I can't see what fell out. Okay. All right. Give me a second. I got to figure this out myself. Okay, so we got. Okay, this is going to sound like a weird message. Okay. Okay, so I have the Empress. This is to me like the what I'm seeing above this Empress is the sign of new life. It's the cross of new life. Okay. The other thing that I'm seeing here is uh, there's passion, there's fire, there's a lot of stars, there's a lot of pinnacles here, there's a lot of balance. Okay. So what I'm kind of feeling is this is like the divine or, source in balance. Okay. And he triumphs over the light, which is so very true. Um, then you have fortitude or the daughter of the flaming sword, and she has her hand on a lion. And to me, this feels like I don't know if she's trying to take the lion out or not with the cup. She has a cup, she's holding it kind of above the line. But this feels like it's saying, move forward. Okay, I'm the omnipotent. I am the Lord of the light. You keep doing what you're doing. Okay. And then the last one you have is the Queen of Cups. And that's it. I get it. The Queen of Cups is love. Anchor all things in love. Love, emotional healing, love, support, peace, energy. Wow. Okay. So it's kind of like God is saying, okay, look, I got quantum physics. Seriously. You just keep doing what you're doing. I'm giving you your strength and anchor everything in love. Wow. That was a very I got chills. That was a very deep message. And you ask a question, Natalie, that I could not possibly see an answer to. I was like, whoa, that's wild. Oh, it's going to be a deep night. Wow. Okay. So we've covered. Wow. You're welcome, Natalie. We've covered three eye atlas. We've covered some quantum physics. I never thought I would be here. This is wild. Everybody hear me okay? Okay. All right. Clear my cards. Miss Iris, do we have a list? Members first, of course, and new people first, and donations. Um, so, Cowboy, is that? I hope that is a satisfying answer. Natalie, the quantum physics one kind of blew my mind. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you because I was like, what could the tarot cards possibly say about quantum physics? I mean, realistically. All right, ask a question. Hi, Singer Soul. You too, Holly. It's great to see you. All right. Ask your question, Venus. Thank you, Holly, for your support. I really appreciate it. Can I move this? Is bugging me. Ah, that's better. I know. I was in shock. I was like, great answer. Thank you, Lord. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good. Okay, do you see the guy? Gee, leaving me. Ooh, ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna ask a question. Well, Venus, I don't know. Is this the one you asked me about? Okay, and that's I just got a little ding somewhere from somewhere. This is such a weird answer, Venus. It's going to be the night of weird answers. I might as well just go ahead and tell you guys that. Okay, so here's the thing. Um, it's money. He thinks you have money because the first card that fell out sideways was the Nine of Pentacles. Honest to God. Okay, but then the other card that fell on top of two cards that fell in the middle is the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like he thinks you have something. I heard when I went to read the other two cards, I heard this message: block him, block him. Okay. I did hear block him. But here's the thing, there's good news. Don't worry. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not very good at that one. Here comes the Hierophant. Okay. That's God energy. That's God energy and the Three of Cups. So God energy and celebration energy. But it's clearly, the guy clearly thinks you have money. I don't think he's a huge threat, but what I do think is I would block my number from him and anything else. And keep your door locked. And Natalie said, well, okay. Hello, Natalie. Let's see. Sorry, Venus. Love is not my thing. I mean, love is my thing, but it's not like the romance department. You know, I told you the joke my friend sent me, the one that was like, your taste in men should be a disability. Seriously. I was like, seriously? Okay, so, all right, let's see what we have for Natalie. You too, huh? All right. 9. Carlos, I don't know what I'm like. I'm. Let me focus on. I'll focus on Natalie. Damn it. Clarification, please. Okay. More clarification. That's a little bit of a book. Let's see what it is. Okay, you're rooted in stability. That's the first thing I hear, Natalie, because you have the Ace of Wands, okay? Feeling passionate about life. You've been through the tower. Feels like you've been through the wind and the waves, and life has kicked you in the teeth, and you've had a lot of sorrow and a lot of strife, and a lot of things bad happen. A lot of bad things have happened to you, okay? And you're needing some success. Lord of success here. Okay. Unfulfilled success, unfortunately. So, what is the highest and best advice we have for Natalie at this time, Lord? Oh, you might have a lover coming in. You may have a lover coming in. This is Children of the Voice Divine. Now, I also take this as what it really, it's the Lover's card, but in this particular essence, it looks like that you're highly protected and that you're listening to God's voice. See? See, look, it's the Lover's card, but this guy is like, I don't think there's nothing really naked here. You know, it's like yeah, it's like you're listening to the voice of God. You're finally waking up, is what I'm hearing. Okay, if that makes sense, that you've been through a lot, but now things have shifted. See this chain? This guy is cutting, this angel is cutting the chain off of this man. Okay. He's doing both. He's cutting the chain and the snake. So this is telling me this is a shift for you, like a good shift, that you're being freed, set free from something and more tapped in with the divine. Does that make sense? I hope so. Sometimes I ramble. I apologize. I like it though. That's like, okay, all this bad stuff happened and now here I am protected and very protected, you know. This guy's getting rid of the snake and the chain. So probably an archangel, I would say. Okay, that's what I have for Natalie. All right. Iris, who's next, ma'am? It's my fault. I was thinking about food. Really was, Iris. I'm blaming that on you. I was thinking about I had corn dogs, they were good. All right. Iris, are you around? Okay, Manny. Okay. Nanny, do you have a question? Anything? Okay. On to the pink cards. Hold on, Manny. Give me just 1 second. Okay, I haven't actually. I haven't. I'm just going to tell you what the message is. Okay. All right. This has to do with the thinking right now. It's about being worried about the materialistic. It's about having doubts about yourself and your abilities. It's about being pessimistic. It's about being fearful. It's about like so many aspects of fear and questioning and guilt and all kinds of things. And the thing is, all this is like, uh, it's a lot. Okay. This is a lot. And then the Nine of Pentacles came out. This is the card of foolish action. Okay. This is foolish action is like just making a decision to make a decision. Okay. Like not thinking things through. Okay. And then you have the card next to that as a refusal to move forward, clinging to the past. Okay. You've made a decision. Now, what they're saying is uh, it's time to stop hanging on to the past. Okay. And to let go of that darkness, to let go of that indecision. Yes, with resoluteness to move on. I'm going to read this to you with a realistic attitude, determination, the time to act, the mind over the heart, clarity of thought, easy to make decisions. Okay. Now, here's the thing. So, that's what this is. This is you. This is you coming into that place, letting go of the past, moving on with resolution, knowing that you need to do this to take care of you and your children. You're stepping into your power. Even if you may not feel it, you're stepping into your power because you don't have a choice. The next thing that you have is once you step into this power, you are going to be hit with a Six of Pentacles. This is a person who becomes very uncharitable. They're very greedy. They're very selfish. There's a lot of inequality. Okay. So what they're saying is you have all these things that you need to deal with. You need to go forward with an optimistic attitude, get rid of the guilt. You've made a decision. Okay. There's no going back. If you go back, this person will hurt you. As much as I hate to say it, and you made this decision for a reason. Don't base your life on a tarot card reading, okay? But the thing is, do pay attention to your internal instinct. You left this person for a reason, okay? And God is confirming right here, right now. Lose the pessimism, lose the self doubt, quit worrying about the money, okay? And don't let that define you anymore. He was abusive. Yes. Sorry, it's frustrating because I get it. If you hang on to that energy of him, he was abusive, he did this to me, he did this to me. That is him still having power over you. Okay. You have to release it and give it to God. And I know I sound firm right now, but you have two small children to take care of. Okay. Time for games is over. When you filed that document, which is fine, you have to make your own decisions. That's when the river meets the road, whatever you want to call it. It's put the big girl underwear on time and do what you need to do. And don't look back. There's no going back. The type of personality that you're dealing with, you will think it cannot get any worse, and it will get worse. And the next time you go back, it'll be even worse. And I know because I've been there. Okay. I've I've made the excuses. I felt the guilt. Oh, I should be doing it this way. Here's the thing. No, you shouldn't. Don't trick yourself into going into an abusive relationship, going back into an abusive relationship. It's time to take your power back and step into it and ask for help and ask God for help and mean it and give it to Him. Surrender will bring you peace. Every one of you know that. Okay. All right. I'm off my box now. Sorry, but this is important. Okay. And thank God you have God, not me. God. Turn to God. Okay. All right. God is what will get you through. I'm a conduit. I give messages. Just get on your knees. Thank God. Pray for safety. Pray for protection and hug your babies. All right. Sorry if that was intense. Whew, I need a glass of water. Okay. Man, you guys are not an easy crowd tonight. We got the 3I thing, we got quantum physics, we got relationship issues. Woo. Oh, I'm hearing a song in my head. It's a really modern song. Who's thinking about music? It's got this cool beat to it. Oh, who is it? Okay. You haven't missed your turn. Hi. No, they've just been some crazy intense readings. Okay, so, whew, WC, how are you doing this evening? Who is there's that cool vibe. I've got to find out the name of that song. It's in my head. Oh man, I hate it when this happens. Sorry. The music is a new thing. I'm not complaining. It's kind of interesting, okay? Okay. All right. It's true. Okay. So oh, yeah, well, it's the way I've been talking to him my whole life. Okay. So recovering from the back strain. Oh, yes. Okay. So what do we have for Debbie Cox? Thanks, B. Okay. It feels like you might need to see somebody like to stretch you out or something. But keep in mind, I'm not a doctor. I can't really go further into that. But let's pull some tarot cards and see what we've got for you. Where is Darlene Lisa? She's usually my music person that messes me up. She has the loudest brain. She's got big energy. It's not an insult. It's big energy. Look, I'm talking about her, and look over here on this side, my hair is already standing out. I mean that in the most love possible. Okay. All right. What do we have for Debbie Cox? I got to get that song out of my head. Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Discreetly. Okay. Anything else? Woo, Spirit is not playing tonight. Oh my goodness. Okay. What words are we talking about, Natalie? Okay. I'm afraid for Cowboy to be next. Okay, so Debbie Cox, what I see is like you feeling kind of sluggish. Hello, Monica. Feeling that you've made mistakes and you're just like kind of stuck, okay? And kind of just bad health, just in a bad place, okay? Which is understandable. But everything in that world is upside down. The Empress, the Magician, and the Page, because you feel crummy. And this is kind of a blunt message from Source, and I apologize. The message is move into balance. Okay, you have a lot of obligations, but you also have a lot of support. Go with the flow. move into balance. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope it helps, and it seems pretty appropriate with the back thing. So I hope all that helps. Okay, okay. Let's see. All right, I think you said cowboy is next. Hi, Monica. Let's see. You're welcome, Debbie Cox. Okay, is it cowboy? Sorry, I think it's cowboy. Hi, Ethereal. Hi, Monica. Hi. I saw Natalie already. Okay, I think it's cowboy. Let me look. My question: what did I do? Just do? Why? Your question is why did I just do? Why? I don't even know what it is. We're talking about cowboy. This is going to be interesting. What did I just do? And why? I didn't know where. I did not know there was going to be a quiz for cowboy. What did he just do and why? I'm being challenged. Okay. I don't know. Let me shuffle. Okay. This is okay. 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 Wow. Okay. I didn't really think I would tonight. I swear, I didn't even think I'd get an answer for that cowboy, and I could be wrong. Okay. It feels like, from what I'm seeing with these cards, is that you decided to move in a new direction, that you were coming across some adversity and some stagnation, and it was putting a lot of stress and pressure in your world. And it was obstacles and disappointments, and you were disillusioned about it. But then you started listening to your intuition, to the connection, to the divine. And when you did that, you started hearing, you got communication from the divine, right? And now you're moving forward in fearless courage, strength, and adversity. I hope that answers your question. I'm curious. So, what were you doing? I don't know. This is like a change in attitude, is what it feels like. I like it. It's beautiful energy. It's like you let go of some burdens that you really didn't need to carry anymore, and you put them down. I love it, and you're not letting things stop you. You're moving forward. Okay, that's what I have for cowboy. Whoa! Hi, Phantom. Let's see. Whatever comes out in love. Okay. I just heard the Love Boat song. The Love Boat. Okay, wait. Is that what you were doing? Okay. You said wow. So I'm telling you, the spirit is source energy is like crazy. Mm, all right. I can do that. Okay, so hi, Egyptian famous. All right, what do we have for B? Also, guys, I'm doing this full time now. I want 11:11. Mom is here. Okay, I love it. I'm doing this full time now. If you can help support the channel, I greatly appreciate it. If it will put you in any stress in any way, shape, or form, please don't. Okay. And for those of you that do already support, thank you so, so much. I appreciate the heck out of all of you. Okay. What do we have for B? I'm still hearing that thing, that sign, baby. I got your number 86753. Okay, B. Somebody's having a hard time communicating with you. Wow. Okay. Mm. Iris, thank you for your lovely donation. I appreciate you more than you know. Okay, somebody is having a hard time communicating. Okay, are you kidding? That's too funny. Okay, but that other guy, block him. Block him. Okay, what do we got for B? What's going on in the love department? Oh, thank you. Sing your song. Whoa, whoa. Oh, Lord, I just heard, what's up, pussycat? Whoa. Where, where did that come from? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Members do get priority, Monica. You should which I greatly appreciate. It does help keep the channel going. It's not quite enough yet to cover the leasing fees for the .com and stuff. I just did. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hey, Shayla Kelly. Okay, so all right, B. Okay, so 1 minute. Okay, I get it. Hello, dear Miss Shayla Kelly. Okay, so I get it. Okay, there's a lot of self deception and not a lot of joy in your life right now. Negativity. Okay, and in order for you to have the love come in, they want you to move. Like I feel much better. I needed rest. They want you to be social. They want you to say yes to opportunities. It even says yes to a new lover. Okay, so there's something, some new experiences. It says seduction in here too. Oh, be careful. It does say narcissism. Okay, and but an attractive offer. Something's coming in. Okay, but don't get real risky or impulsive. Let go of that self deception you're hanging on to. Embrace who you are and love who you are. It's time. Okay. And you're still healing a little bit, but you're doing beautiful. Just keep on going forward. That's what I have for you, B. I hope it helps. All right. Oh, you're welcome. Hey, I just deliver the messages. Hi, Monica. Let's see what we have for Monica. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Okay, I will just Monica. I'm just gonna pull a card because I really don't even know what you're asking. Okay. All right. Thank you, Monica. Whoa. Very talented. You're very talented. You have a great deal of craftsmanship in something. You're doing something that you may not necessarily be happy with right this minute, some type of work, but there's a possibility you could move into another. Oh, okay, solar eclipse. Okay, so I have a card, the trouble with work or the trouble at the workspace. So it's a possibility there may be something at work that you need to move forward from. You have a lot of skill. You're like Eight of Pentacles. You're very enthusiastic. You like your work, and when you're doing the thing that's right for you is what I just heard. What else? Anything else for Monica this time? Yeah, Queen of Wands energy, stepping into your energy, um, self affirmation, daring, being confident. Yes, solar eclipse is bringing in some confidence for you, stepping into your energy, being happy, wanting to be your best self, being content with your abilities, walking away from things that are not suiting you any longer. That's what I have for you, Monica. Whew. And you have a lot going on around you. I feel it. I feel it across my forehead. Like you're surrounded by a lot of energy, is what it feels like. Interesting. Okay. All right. All right. We got Shelly. Okay. Shelly, Sheila, Kelly. Okay. Mm. No, not entities. No, just energy. Surrounded by energy. Energy, not entities. Oh, Shayla Kelly, you're so sweet. Okay, we will do that. Who's next? No, if you were surrounded by entities, I would have to stop and pray for you. Oh my goodness. What a life. Hi, Venus. Have we not read for Venus? Oh, yeah. I forgot. See, I don't remember. Like, that is so true. Thank you, Shayla Kelly. I love that. Marijuana, how's it going? Mm, give me a second, please. Yeah, I was like, try this, the cellulite one. It's the connective conduit did it. I saw her do it on a show, and it really is. If you do it slow with intention, it really helps. Also, I have a friend that says put it between the camera and you. Okay. Hi, Sad Girl. Okay. What do we have for marijuana? Time heals all wounds, marijuana. What is that about? Oh, hold on. Share with me. Okay, so marijuana, let's see. Time heals all wounds. Something about getting burnt. I don't know what that's about. Hi, Zarak. Just gonna look at the dark smoke. Ooh, I don't usually get dark smoke. Wow. And look how fast it's moving. Wow. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. There was something here that wasn't supposed to be here. Okay, wow. Okay. At least that's what it feels like. I kept feeling some energy back behind me. So yeah. Bishop told me to relight it occasionally. Okay. All right. Am I on Nevada? Now they said, wow. Okay. Not a problem. Okay. Hi, Nevada. Nada. Nice to see you. Yeah, I don't usually get black smoke. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Whoa. Let me fix this. Me and the computer tonight. Okay, so Nevada, nada. Okay, so feels like in the past you were very sluggish. Somebody kind of left you, and you've been in like very little joy, very little happiness. I know. I was surprised. I don't usually get black smoke. Thank you, Shayla Kelly. I appreciate that. I totally do that. I pray to God every day, but I prayed to him today, and it's like within a few minutes he answered my prayers. Like amazing, amazing. It's and I you forget that he's there all the time. That you just forget. And it's good to remember. It's good to pray, and even pray when you don't need things. Okay. All right, let me get back to this marijuana thing. Okay, so little happiness, but here's the thing. And now you're moving forward with a lot of determination, strength, and radical change. Yeah, confirmation. And you're becoming like your own magic person, your own magician, which is beautiful energy. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, you making a shift. You're bringing yourself into the sunshine is what I feel. That's what I have for marijuana. I feel you, Sheila Kelly. I totally feel you. All right. Hello, Zarak. How's it going? Oh, we all have that. Bye, Serial. Have fun with your show. Okay. Okay. I don't normally feel this, so I'm gonna. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's somebody in our chat or another watcher or whatever. But I lit the Palo Santo and the black smoke came out, and then I just saw a little piece of like this tiny flake drifting up towards the sky, and I heard dark energy. So there may be somebody out there that's dealing with some dark energy. If you are dealing with dark energy, I would say prayer is one of your biggest pieces of protection. Hello, Magic. Have a good night, Ethereal. Okay, so let's see what we have for Sing Your Song. Holly teaches me many things. Messages for Sing Your Song. Hello, darling Lisa. I was talking about you earlier and song energy and stuff. All right, what is this for Sing Your Song? Wow. Highest and best advice. Yes, it is. Thank you, Iris. I totally agree with you there. Okay. Okay, Sing Your Song. This is kind of a weird read, and I don't, you know me, I don't change anything. So, what I've got is in the past, there was some foolish action, some hasty decisions, the loss of a relationship, some unhappiness, some loneliness, some isolation, some inability to move forward. Okay. And then you got a message of the Page of Wands energy coming in here. Okay. And I feel like that message, these are some deep messages tonight. I feel like that message was from the divine. It was something that woke you up, something that like opened your eyes. It gave you clarity. Okay. It wasn't deceptive, it was clarity 1414 in the chat. It was beautiful, moving on energy. It is what you needed to get past the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But you listened when you got that message. And I feel like that message became a life-changing thing for you, if that makes any sense. Became very life-changing for you. Became very beautiful. I need about 200 hours tonight, because I will be at the final one of the YouTube tiers. Okay. I think I'll be at the second one. So if you can just watch TV all night long, preferably my videos. I'm not, I'm joking. It'll happen when it happens. Hello, Frankman University. Hi, welcome. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. I lost track, Iris. Okay. I don't know. We'll look. Okay. Cute tie. Her cute little something. Okay. All right. Freaky J. Okay. Welcome to the chat, Franklin University. We're glad you're here. Freaky J. Okay. It's a song. It's Don't Stop Believing. Freaky J. The message is it's a song. Don't stop believing. Like, don't stop believing. Don't worry about tomorrow. Everything's going to be okay. That's your message. You don't even need a card. All right. That's what I have for Freaky J. Next. Oh, Lord, it's one of them nights. I feel it. Not 5-0 again. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, welcome, Frankman. If you ask for message for you today. So I don't know. Let's see what the message for you today is. You left and came back? Hi, Carlos. She did call for you a couple times, I think. Hello, Stray Queen. Okay, what do we have for Frank Man? This is not Frank that I know, is it? Just curious. It might be Frank that I know. I don't know. Messages for Frankman. Yeah. Oh. Hold on, I got to decipher. This is quite the interesting message. Okay. Okay, so you show up as the King of Cups. This is the Prince of the Chariot of Waters. Like, you have strong energy and you have a lot of things at your disposal. I feel like you have protection. You have an immense amount of, wisdom. But you see beauty in things, but you also see the danger in things. You would see a snake before it got to you. Okay. The other thing is, it feels like money is not an issue for you, because the Lord of Material Happiness, this is the Nine of Cups, is in reverse. It feels like money is like, okay. What it does feel like, though, is even though you have the money, that you want love too, and love is what's missing. Okay. And you're trying to figure out how to materialize that in your life because you have this Ace of Wands. Like you want the fire and the passion of life, is what it feels like. And then, and here's the thing, you're going to have to take action. Like you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone and do things you wouldn't normally do. And people just kind of, I feel like people just, you tell people to do things and they do them. Okay. I don't know why I feel that. Okay. But you have the Tower. So it's like some things are being shook up in your world, is what it feels like. Okay, but with the fast moving energy of the Eight of Wands, it feels like they won't be shook up for long. That's very interesting. I don't think you miss much. He takes my remote away sometimes. It makes me so mad. Sorry, Lord. It makes me so mad because my TVs have to have remotes. I hate it when they do that. And I have to have a frank conversation. Seriously. Okay, so back to Frankman. Okay, so it's like you want love. What else? Or you want love and everything that comes with it. And it feels like time is a focus or something. What else for Frankman? Ooh. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting, Frankman. Okay, you're moving towards the sun. Like everything you ever wanted. That's the song, Everything You Ever Wanted. I don't know why, but that's what it feels like. Okay, because you had a rebirth or a transformation here. And it feels significant, feels very significant. Okay, but you're moving towards the happiest card in the deck. You just don't see it yet. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope it helps. You have a lot of emotions and they feel like they are everywhere, honestly. A lot of energy and a lot of thoughts flying around. But I think it's like it feels like that's just part of your energy, part of who you are. Okay. All right. Who now, Iris? You did not miss much, Shelly Kelly. Carlos. Okay. Hi, Carlos. How are you? I know. I saw it. You were so good. Messages for Carlos, please. Gotta shuffle real quick. Darlene Lisa, I just thought, where's Lisa's little flowers? It happens. Okay. Let me see what we have for Carlos. Wow. This is crazy. Okay. You have the Five of Wands. Oh, okay. That's better. That makes me feel a little. No, it's strife. Okay. So there's fighting and things aren't going good. And it's like, it's rocked both of your worlds, believe it or not. Neither one of you are happy, is what it feels like. And it's led to a lot of heartbreak. Okay. You guys are so awesome. Oh, thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Magic. Follow your feelings, Frankman. But here's the thing. So this has led to a lot of heartbreak. Okay, so what is it? Highest and best advice for Carlos at this time. I think you already know what I'm telling you, though. Feels like it. Highest and best advice for Carlos at this time. Feels like, okay, you have the Lord of Flames and Lightning. It feels like it's like a take action card. Like if it's important, you'll fight for it, is what I'm kind of hearing. Okay. That's what I have. Yeah, the cards are fabulous. The card that's I hope that helps, Carlos. Okay. All right. Good luck, Carlos. All right. Let's see. Egyptian famous. Hi, how are you? I love the name. Love the name. Okay, I just heard that song. It's like, give me the peace, Lord, to free my soul. I want to get lost in my rock and roll and drift away. All right, what do we have for Egyptian famous? What will my wedding look like? Okay, come on now. I don't know. uh, yes, absolutely. Okay. Thank you, Shelly Kelly. I appreciate that. it's it's quite the wild night. Okay. Oh wow. 11222 is this. Good night, Frankman. Nice to have you in the chat. Welcome. Okay. All right. Egyptian famous. Okay. What will her wedding look like? Okay, I'm working on it. Ow. Oh. Okay, this is kind of crazy, but we're gonna go with it because that's what we do here. Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is the Lord of the Winds and the Breeze. Okay, so don't laugh. I feel like where was it? Okay. And the next card is the Hanged Man. It's the mighty waters, the spirit of the mighty waters. So it kind of feels like you're going to get married somewhere near water, and that you'll have beautiful weather for it. Okay. And it feels like the moon will be involved. It feels like you'll go back and forth about that night or day. I don't know why. And then also, but you'll be prudent because you have the Eight of Pentacles here. You want a beautiful wedding, but you'll be logical with it also. And anything else? Highest and best advice. The Lord of Victory. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yes, victory. Okay, that's pretty profound. Wow. I know. I'm like, wow. Tonight, the energy is crazy. Hello, Straight Queen. Wow. Okay. Phantom Punk. Hi. I know the cards are good. Just taking a second. Okay. Oh, thank you. Um, yes. Let me get a pillow for my chair. My See if this will work. I don't know if that'll work or not. Don't worry, I have clothes on. It's just a tank top. Will that work? A cramp on my side. Okay. Sorry. Okay. You're welcome. That was kind of interesting. I was not expecting that Egyptian famous. Oh, it was. I'm glad you guys keep track of this because I'm like, when I read, I have no idea. Okay. All right. Pen and pun. I don't know if that's going to work or not. We'll see. Messages for Fan and Pun. I need to put a better chair on my wish list. Oh man, that's too many. I think that's too many, but we'll look. Okay. I don't know about this, but it's kind of like a little book, Phantom Punk, but we'll see. I'm going to just see what I pick up on it. Okay. All right. Shows you having a lot of strength. Also, it's that you have the resources to do what you want. Okay. It shows you're connected, that you have passion for life. Okay. Shows you as the King of Pentacles. This is the Prince of the Chariot of Earth. So, like, I feel like you're always moving, going in a direction. Sometimes you have the card of the Eight of Cups. This is the Lord of Abandoned Success. But this feels like to me like you don't have to work as hard for it as you used to. Okay. Also, you have the Princess of Swords, Princess of the Rushing Winds. So things shift for you on a daily basis. Okay. Which I like. It's beautiful energy. Okay. And then you have the Great One of the Nighttime. This is the universe. This is closing out a cycle. And knowing it, feeling things, or just feeling the shift of things to come is what it feels like. Interesting. That's what I have for you, Phantom. Okay. I swear, I thought I saw an orb. Maybe it's just my hair. Okay. You're welcome. You are so welcome. Okay. It's my hair. It is, I'm sure. It's like the hair is the thing. Straight queen. Okay. Whew. Okay, I don't know what this is, Straight Queen, but it feels like you're walking on um I heard like the wings of love or on a higher vibration, like a very connected vibration. What do we have for Straight Queen? I love it. Okay, you got this card. Uh it's hilarious. It's the Lord of Peace Restored. The Lord of Peace Restored. How beautiful is that, Straight Queen? That is what I have for you. That's hilarious. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. That's so funny. The cards are crazy tonight. Oh, oh, it could. Yeah. I say I see the energy. Wait until winter gets here. You've not seen nothing yet. I don't even like to walk across carpet in winter. How are you doing, Iris? Oh, thank you earlier for all of you that donated and help support the channel. Thank you for those of you that come here and help support the channel. And it's beautiful. I love it. I swear that was a crazy. The readings tonight have been very unusual. Very, Zarak. Okay. Straight Queen, I just read you. Okay. Zarak. The spirit of ether. Be foolish, Zarak. This is for Zarak. Be foolish. Have fun. Okay. Like ride like the wind is what I'm hearing. Making harmonious change, Zach. Oh, thank you, Shayla Kelly. The devil is here also. Something about resisting the devil or being stuck in the dark. You're not supposed to do that, okay? You have to not do that. I did not strip you, straight queen. I just did your reading. Oh, sorry, Iris. Okay. Possibly coming into some money. There may have been a period in the past that you felt very defeated, but I feel like you're coming out of that, Zarak, and that's a really good shift to have made. Okay. Straight Queen, I know that you are so used to me skipping you, but tonight I actually did not. I did not skip you tonight. Pretty proud of that. 1, 2, 2, 2. There's numbers 1 and 2. 1 and 2, the significant for someone here in the chat. I heard April or May. You're okay. I know. I don't blame you. I skip you so many times, Straight Queen. It's because you come in and then you're really quiet in the background. And so I'm like, I'm so addicted to this stupid shirt. I love it. Lane Bryant makes the softest shirts. And no, I don't have a. Oh, sure, Venus. Oh, Venus, did I miss you? If I missed you, I feel terrible. I didn't think I did, but okay. So Venus, message from Venus's guides. Thank you, Venus. I appreciate that. Okay, you're so sweet. Oh, I got a heart it. Okay, I heard it. Okay, what do we have for Venus? Message from her guides. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Okay, over and over. Thank you for keeping me straight, Iris. Over and over, I keep hearing everything's going to be all right, but I want to pull some cards, Venus. Let's see what we have for Venus. What is the message for Venus from her guides? Woohoo! Oh, ooh, something to be said. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Okay. This is so cool. Okay. I think we just got a little top chat thing. I think a light came on for top chat. That makes me feel good. Okay. No, I appreciate it. You're great, Iris. Okay. So here, okay. I got to see how this came out. Okay. I got to think about it. This is from your guides. Okay, this is very interesting message. Okay, you have the Princess of Cups. Okay, this is you being very loving, but this is also the card I did. I just read for Zarak about 5 minutes ago. This is also the card of the Princess of the Palace of Floods. Like you've handled a lot of things in your life and you've done it well. You managed to like keep your cup upright and keep going. It doesn't mean it hasn't been challenging. That's the first thing I did get a message about. Okay. Now, you are truly coming into your power. It feels like you've taken some power back, or you've shifted and started to look at life in a way different way, a way better way than you had in the past. Okay. And there's like a sense of confidence that you didn't have before that you're starting to get. Also, you're starting to set some boundaries to realize that you have worth and value. This is, it's taken a lot of strength to do this, like Three of Wands strength. But this is established strength. This is strength from the Most High. Whatever it is you're going through, you will get through it with strength. You're being given strength, and at the end of it, you have calmer waters with the Six of Swords moving into success. Okay. The thing that you struggle with right now is temperance. This is like balance, trying to be balanced and all of that. I think I read Freaky J. I did read Freaky J. I'm pretty sure temperance and balance and all those things, and you're doing a beautiful job with it. It's lovely. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, Lord of Rest from Strife. Okay, so this is like, I think when you block this person, if you're the person I'm thinking about, that it'll end it. Lord of Rest from Strife. Okay. And that ends a cycle. Yes. That's the end of a cycle. All right. Yes. That's what I have. Thank you, Venus. I appreciate it. That was kind of fun. I hope it helped. That was part of that was channel and part of it was cards. Wow, it's quite the night. I know the song, Venus, darling. Don't do not do that to me. Iris, I've read for Freaky J already. I'm pretty sure I did. I read for Zarak. You're welcome, Venus. Thank you. Put my hair down here. Oh, y'all are good for me. I drink a lot of water. Venus, I would expect you to know that song. It's kind of like me knowing Sherry Baby. Lisa M. Hi, how are you doing, Lisa M? I think you're right. Now we're on the songs. Okay, what do we have for Lisa M? Messages for Lisa M. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. This is perfect, Lisa M. Okay. The Lord of Defeat, like the Five of Swords, feeling like you're losing. Okay. But then guess what else came out? Da 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 da. The Lord of Great Strength, the Nine of Wands. Okay. This is like the Lord of Great Strength conquering the Lord of Defeat. Things starting to go good. Okay. Things starting to go really good. Anything else? Putting the Ten of Swords behind you. Putting sorrow behind you. Releasing some of that pain, that guilt, that yeah, they don't want you to hang on to that. That's negative energy. And you're meant to move forward in positive energy. You're meant to move forward in love and light. Because that's what you are. What is this one? Yeah, move forward, Prince of the Chariot of Fire. Yes, absolutely. Moving forward in love and light, making things happen. I love this for you, Lisa M. All right, let's see. Thank you, Iris. All right. Hold on a minute. Darlene Lisa. Okay. Guys, if I don't respond to you, it's because I don't see it. Because when I'm doing the readings, it's just really hard to it becomes a distraction in a way. And I have such great moderators that I don't really have to think about it. But I do try to look over and respond. Yes, ma'am. Darlene Lisa. Messages for Darlene Lisa. For Darlene Lisa. Darlene Lisa. Clarity, please. Okay. Whoa. I'm trying to figure this out, Darlene Lisa. It feels like you have the sun in reverse. I'm going to show you these because I know you like to see them. Okay. All right. So that's the first thing that stands out. All right. Then you have the Queen of Thorns of Air in reverse. All right. Like something not so great happening. This Queen of Thorns is like holding a chopped off head. Sorry. Okay. Next to that is the Nine of Swords, which is despair. Despair. Okay. I don't know what this energy is. Okay. Your outcome is the Four of Pentacles. This is the energy of using your power to get through something, is what it feels like. I know that's probably not what you want to hear. Highest and best advice for Darlene Lisa at this time, Lord. Hi, Bella. Sure. Billy, we would have, I appreciate, we would have read for you anyway, but thank you. A lot of transformation. A lot of transformation. All right, that's what I have for you, Darlene Lisa. But you do have power. Okay. All right. Let me know. All right. Hi, Billa. Yes, let's see what we have for Billa. I appreciate the donation. That's very kind of you. And you remembered. That's super sweet. Okay. For Billa, what do we have for Billa, Lord? Pink cards. Deep-rooted belief system. How am I not surprised? I am so I'm not shocked. Okay, it's coming on the shelf, but this is safety, it's self-improvement, it's keeping your finances straight. It's all the good stuff. I love it. Okay, what else for Billa? Ooh, flying. These are some flying little cards today. All right. Wow. Hiccups, great. Okay, so Billa, what it feels like is that everything in your life is tied around your deep rooted belief system, which is a very, uh, maybe, darling Lisa, very, very deep rooted system. Okay, and that's good because that's going to help you. In the past, it feels like there was a level of immaturity. It was either you or someone around you. I wondered what happened to you yesterday, darling Lisa. And there were foolish actions and decisions on something in the past. But then here's the thing, because of your deep rooted belief system and your connection with the divine, you got motivated. You saw what you had left. You become very grateful for all of the things that you had left. You're super happy. You're excited. Okay. And that's cool because it's like you're coming out of your shell. Oh, Bella, you're coming out of your child. Like new messages, new optimism, new stuff coming in, Bella. All good. So, yes, a huge change, but a good change. I like this for you. Thank you, Bella. That's super sweet of you. And thank you for the donation. Hi, Sabi. I am very sorry you were sick, darling Lisa. I did notice your absence. I was like, where is darling Lisa? She's always here. So it's kind of funny. I cannot get that song out of my head. Glad you are better. My question to myself is when when I go viral, I'm manifesting. When I go viral, will I remember all of your names? Magic. Okay. Hi, Magic. What do we have for Magic? Okay. Magic, things are settling down for you. Things are great for you. You're coming back into balance is what it feels like. I got to just see what this is. Bear with me. I want to see something. Nice. It said I have a top chat, but now I'm like, how do I make that go up? Oh shoot. Okay. I gotta worry about it. Okay. Okay, bear with me. I got distracted. Ah, Sheila Kelly, you're so sweet. Okay. All right. There's a lot of you guys in here. I love it. I love it. Okay, where am I at, Iris? Sheila Kelly. Sheila Kelly, are you leaving me? Your energy is okay. You finally started getting some control over things in your life, coming back into balance. It feels good, Shayla Kelly. Have a beautiful and peaceful evening, ma'am. All right, Iris, who have we missed? I did. Okay. Mhm. Nice. That's great, I think. Davy. Hi, Davy. Mm. You're welcome, Sheila Kelly. Thank you. Okay. For Thavy. What do we have for Thavy? Yes, it is your turn, Thavy. Do you have a question? About your love life. I'll try. Something hopeful. Let me shuffle really good here. Okay. For Thavy, please learn. Oh. Oh, Davy, I'm dying laughing. Okay, because the first card you got is wait for results, be patient, persevere. Seriously. I was like, whoa. Okay, for Davy, please. I'm not laughing. I promise I'm not, but it's kind of funny. Okay. Stay calm and enlightened. Whoa. Okay. For Davy. Oh, man. You're going to get an apology from someone. I like that. Um, something like even something possibly being returned to you. What is that about? Oh my goodness. A reconciliation and a return to calmer waters. I cannot make this up, as they will say. That's pretty interesting. An apology, reconciliation, and return to calmer waters. I hope that helps. Let me know. I'll be curious. Wow. Interesting, Davy. Have we missed anybody? I know. That these cards are like just crazy tonight. Crazy cards. You're welcome, Davy. That's yeah. I'm like, wow, the messages are just really coming through. And I've almost it was funny when I saw the black smoke earlier, which reminds me I'll light the Palo Santo again. Can never be too careful. I had felt that there was negative energy. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love it. If you have a spiritual question, not personal, but just a question about spiritual awakening, am I losing my mind? I love the fact that you guys challenge me to be a better version of myself. See, we're good now. It's not black smoke. That was crazy. I don't usually get black smoke, but I felt it too. I could feel something like behind me. And I know that sounds weird, but I really felt it. So it's great that we're caught up. Iris, how are you doing? How are you holding up? Iris, do you want a card? Oh, you can I don't want you to ask. I'm saying you can ask if you have a question about spiritual awakening, like if you've recently gone I know, recently, gone through dark night of the soul or something, and all of a sudden you're starting to see messages or wanting to make a shift to be in a higher vibration. Thank you, Cowboy. I'm going to assume that I was correct in whatever you ask. You're like, you always say, wow. I want to know what animal you are, Cowboy. What animal is Cowboy? I just love to see this part. Plus, he's a good friend. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm amazed. Okay, you are the white raven spirit. The white raven spirit. Okay, and underneath that it says trust in the magic. Okay. Isn't that hilarious? Trust in the magic. Okay, anybody here want an animal card? I'm not ready to quit yet. So if you want an animal card, say something. I'll give you an animal. That there's faith and hope. There's faith and hope. Hi, Jackie. All right. What do we have for Venus? What kind of animal is Venus? I like these. They're kind of like you go both ways, get a message and an animal. For Venus. Wow. Wow. I did not see that coming. Ooh. You are the electric eel spirit. Okay, but this is kind of cool. Look at all the blue and the green. Iris wants an animal card too. I love pulling Iris animal cards. The blue and the green is cool because this is bring your ideas to life. It's also the number 2 and 4 is 6. Okay, that's a master number, I think, or a life path number. I'm life path 6, I think. So, anyway, this is beautiful energy. Nice. Okay, let's see what kind of animal Iris is. What kind of animal is Iris? You're welcome. Iris, this card is so appropriate. You are the groundhog spirit. And I want you to look, guys, forgive me. I do this in love. Okay. Look at how fat this groundhog is. And the groundhog is eating candy or a cupcake. Seriously. The fat groundhog. You got to admit. Okay. But here's the funny thing it's food. And the message underneath is is funny. It's time to let go. Time to let go. That's so funny. Davey, normally we do donations for second cards because I try to be fair to all of my members, but I do come on here quite a lot for free. So I am trying to have some semblance of balance in this beautiful journey. But I go free a lot. So okay. No, Iris, I already called you. Okay, that's fine. What's the question, Davy? Ask me the question. I don't want you to feel bad at all. And I have a hard time keeping track of everybody. I appreciate all of you. You're wonderful. But and I certainly don't want you to feel bad about it. I don't want this to be about money at all. What is the question, Davy? No, I called you. I gotta find the animal. I would never call you a pig. I called you a fat. A fat groundhog, not a pig. It's it says groundhog. Any message about spiritual awakening? I got you, TV. Okay, yeah, a fat groundhog. It even says time to let go. Time to let go. All right. Sorry, Iris, forgive me. Okay, what do we have for Sabi? Message for Sabi from her spirit guides. Wow. One more, please, for clarity. Oh, two more. All right, Davey, you have a lot going on. Okay, so I'm going to see. Sorry, Iris. Okay. So, Davey, you have a lot going on. Okay. First of all, it feels like the message I'm getting is you feel like you bombarded with a lot of things, like you're being flooded with things. There's a lot of stuff to deal with and digest at this time. Part of this is from some kind of loss or sorrow. And part of this is some kind of something to do with the devil, an addiction, a person that's not so nice in your energy, something along those lines, because that card fell sideways across the Princess of Cups, which is you kind of being flooded with stuff, a lot of sorrow, heartbreak. Okay, but here's the thing, now things are shifting and turning around. You're starting to come back into balance. You're getting grounded again. The message is grounding is very, very important. Also, standing in your power is very, very important. Okay, so come back to center. All of these things you have survived and you are moving forward and you're doing well. And that's the message. Keep doing well. Okay. It's a beautiful energy. I really do like it for you. Thank you. Okay, what is Iris saying? Why couldn't I be a lion or tiger? It wasn't a pig, it was a groundhog. There's a difference. You're welcome, Tammy. It run from their shadow. I don't think you run from anything, Iris. You're my Iris is the executive assistant. She just doesn't know it yet. Aren't you, Iris? It's like my other friend. I keep telling her she's a manager, but she doesn't know it yet because she doesn't know it yet, but she's the manager. That animal is a that is not okay. Well, okay. Iris is protesting her animal. Natalie, did I pick an animal for you? We're gonna give you one more shot. All right. One more. All right, Lord, help us out. We need a better animal. I'm sorry. She's difficult. She's so difficult. Oh. oh, oh, Iris. You should be. Okay. Oh, this is so funny. You're the beaver now. And look, you're holding a branch. I think it's your dinner. And it's the beaver spirit. So you're a groundhog and a beaver. Is this lay a solid foundation? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Is, is Iris a bug? Oh, I'm being so bad. Oh, a card just flew out. No, you've been redeemed. You're the lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. And I would definitely say you are very generous of spirit. Look at that. Is that better? What about Natalie? Did I pull a card for Natalie? I can't remember. Now I just want to pull one. Yes, Venus, you called it. You're so good. For Natalie. Whoa. Oh, this is cute. You're the squirrel spirit. I should be live Sunday. Believe in yourself. Iris is like, I'm good. I don't need any more animal cards. I am usually live every day of the week, honestly. It's my calling. Ooh, this is my message. I'm the antelope. Life is speeding up. Oh, happy birthday or happy early birthday. Oh, I get to be playful too. I'm a sandpiper. I didn't see that one coming. told me to watch and wait. I'm tired of watching and waiting. All right, guys. Have we gotten everybody? You're the lion spirit. I've redeemed myself. I've redeemed myself with Iris by like she's a lion now. All right, guys. I love and appreciate all of you. I don't think we've missed anybody. Uh, whoever has a headache, please take care of it before the next live. And also, please go share some peace and love. I love all of you. Oh, can you hype the video up? There's a hype button. If somebody would hype it, I'd appreciate it. Because I don't know how to hype. I mean, I hype. I'm like, yeah, hype up the video, but there's a thing now that you can do that. Thank you guys so much. You're wonderful. You're awesome. I will be putting some kind of class on the members chat. And happy birthday. And everybody just share the peace, share the love. Bye, guys.